Ladies and gentlemen, in this blue corner we have independent games, also known as indie games. In the red corner we have Kevin, aka the Budget Gamer. Tonight on Zero HP, are you ready for some savings? Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Kevin with Zero HP again with you. We are doing another installment today of Budget Gaming. Today, particularly, we're going to be doing independent games or indie games. We will be doing a couple, a best of, basically a top ranking 10 list. And there's going to be a few criterias. Okay, one, they have to be on some sort of sale, and it has to be a decent price. Two, it's my personal experience with the game, how I liked it, and three, if it's critically acclaimed, high critical awards. So it can be a different combination of all three. So we'll go ahead and just get right into it now. We'll start off with the Treble space program. In Kerbal space program, you build a ship, a space-worthy ship, capable of flying a crew into space without killing any of them. Okay, at your disposal you have a collection of different parts and gears and so on and so forth, which must be assembled to create a functional craft. Each part has its own different function and will affect the way your ship flies, or in some cases won't fly and crashes with flames and all that stuff. Right now, the reason why we start off at number 10 is because it is $23.99, which isn't a huge deal, but it's still relatively good, considering the game is a very fun game in my opinion. I'm totally into space, sci-fi. You can call me a space slut. Number 9, we have Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori is set in a 2D open world platform. You control Ori. Ori is a white guardian spirit. He has the ability to jump, climb, has many other abilities as well. But besides Ori, you will be paired up with a forest spirit called Sign, who is the light and eyes of the spirit tree. Sign can also shoot spirit flames to assist you in combating enemies or obstacles. Ori is required to interact with this environment, or his environment, as he jumps from platform and solves puzzles. As he makes his way to restoring the forest, the player helps Ori collect health shards, energy shards, new abilities, and upgrades. So right now, it's a very heartfelt story portrayed in a beautiful game. The art style is amazing. The story is great. It's a very good experience. You'll have some heart-tugging moments. I personally had some heart-tugging moments, so I would recommend getting this game right now on Steam for $11.99. Number 8, we have Limbo. Limbo, you play as a nameless boy searching for his sister. You start the game at the edge of the forest. You go through these gruesome trials to find a way past certain puzzles. The game takes a death and trial approach to it. So you're going to die. You're going to die a lot in some really gruesome ways, and you're going to learn from your experience, and that's the whole mechanic of the game. You learn from your experience, so you don't do it the next time. You find solutions for certain obstacles, puzzles, and so on and so forth. But Limbo is presented in one of my favorite art styles of all these games. It is presented in this black and white image, which just feels dark, gritty, but the thing is, there's many things that go into it as well. You don't encounter many human characters, so you're going to be encountering a lot of creatures, a lot of weird looking creatures, but when you do encounter some humans, they outright attack you, which is messed up. But you also have some of them will run away, and most of the time you'll find just dead people laying around. But it's a very interesting game. You're left to build or piece together a story that, under your own interpretation, can be really dark. Number 7, we have Brother: A Tale of Two Sons. So, Brother: A Tale of Two Sons, you start off the game as a boy named Nei, paying his respects to a tombstone which is of his mother who drowned at sea, and he was unable to save her. So, and then you start the story. Your older brother Naya calls you to help your father, get him to the village doctor and to help him cure because he's sick. And the village doctor in turn tells you that the only way to save your father is to get this water from the tree of life. The brothers embark on this journey through village, hills, mountains, while facing very difficult obstacles like a local bully, a farmer's aggressive dog, deadly wolves, and but there are also some nice lighter moments where you're reuniting a pair of trolls, saving a man attempting suicide, and aiding an inventor. So in the story, you'll experience a lot of up and downs. It's one of those stories that you'll experience and you'll never forget. And you can't beat the price that it's at right now. It's $1.49. It literally is less than a cheeseburger at McDonald's. So I would highly recommend picking that up. That is a must-have. Next, coming in at number 6, in Fez, you play as a character named Gomes, a 2D creature living in what he believes is a 2D world until a strange and powerful artifact reveals, dun dun dun, a third dimension. The player, you switch between 2D and 3D to solve certain puzzles in the game, and the whole objective of the game is to collect gems, cube fragments to restore order. Right now on Fez is $2.49. Very highly rated game. One of those games again that if you like platforming, if you like puzzles, is the definitely must have. So coming in at number 5, Spelunky. Spelunky, you control an unnamed adventurer, known as the Spelunker. Duh. The aim of the game is to explore the underground tunnels, gathering as much treasure as possible while avoiding traps and enemies. You as a Spelunker can whip or just jump around to defeat your enemies, pick up items and throw them at attackers or set off traps using your whip. You are limited to supplies, bombs, ropes, and so on and so forth. The levels are randomly generated and grouped into 4 increasingly difficult areas, each with a distinctive set of items, enemies, terrain types, and special features. Later in the game, the areas become, there are more valuables there, but the locations are different, but the enemies are even harder. And so this game takes the roguelike approach where if you die, you start all over. So when you're going through a dungeon and it took you like 45 minutes to collect all this treasure and you die at the end, it's a very, very disheartening, but it's also very addictive. So you keep on wanting to do better, you want to do more, you want to go back for different treasure, save more damsels. So yeah, it's a very addicting game. I would highly recommend it as well. $3.74 on Steam. Coming in at number 4, Mark of the Ninja. Now, Mark of the Ninja is a side-scrolling stealth action game from Klei Entertainment that combines fluid 2D animation with intense stealth play. Observe your enemies from afar, or you can manipulate them with your tools and execute your plan with precision. But be careful, you are as fragile as you are powerful. It follows the story of a nameless ninja in present day and features a themed conflict between ancient ninja traditions and modern technology. Cutscenes from the game are rendered in Saturday morning cartoon animation style, which is super awesome. So I would recommend this as well. Actually, this is, for me, another one, a must-buy. Right now on Steam for $3.74. Number 3, we have Transistor. The successor to this, the same creator as Bastion. But you play as Red, a famous singer in the city called Cloudbank. You are attacked by this group called Process, a robotic force commanded by a group called Comarta. During the clash, you are transported across Cloudbank and come into possession of the mysterious Transistor, which is a great sword-like weapon. The assassination was attempted on you for some unknown reason. The transistor is buried into the chest of one of your closest friend, a man close to red. So you pick it up and you run off and you try to escape and find out why they're trying to kill you. So in the process, you explore this beautiful world that is Transistor. It's one of my favorite art styles as well, and that's a very popular theme with a lot of these indie games for me. How beautiful it looks, art style, and of course the prices. But the indie games, I feel like, have the ability to explore and experiment more on different types of art style. So Transistor is a very in-depth game, so check that out. $3.99 right now on Steam. Number 2, we have Her Story. Now, Her Story, I cannot tell you guys how pumped I am about this game. It's a new way of playing a game. You're playing a detective, okay? And you're reviewing these fictional tapes, interview tapes from 1994. You as the player shift through these tapes and you piece together the puzzle. And Hannah, the interviewee, is asked about the disappearance of her husband, Simon. You must pick up on like keywords, phrases, and as you rewatch the tapes, you narrow down your search and you find different tapes and you narrow down those searches until you finally find the confession. So you want to find, you're looking through like these different tapes, and it's so well made. The actress that plays Hannah gives you this dark but innocent feel to her. Like, you want to believe her, but then again, she gives you that slight hint of, are you guilty, or what happened, or what's going on, and what happened to your husband. And she is fantastic. The whole game is based off of her telling her side of the story, and it gives you this uneasy feeling every time you see this video. Am I staring into like this serial killer's face right now, or is it someone that she knows, or is this person innocent? It's such a fantastic game, and one of the best experiences I had this year of playing a game. I would highly recommend this. This is another must-buy game for me. Her Story right now on Steam for $3.59. Number 1, we have, and you guys probably guessed this already, Undertale. Undertale is one of the more unique games as well that came out this year. You play as a child who falls beneath the earth and encounter these creatures called monsters. These monsters are relinquished to live underground because they lost a war with humanity. So the game's premise is you get to interact with these monsters and you can decide their fate, and it completely impacts your story. So you can let some of these monsters live, you can kill some, you can kill them all, you can let them all live, and that greatly changes your experience with the game. Based off of your decision, your game changes, your result changes. So and you just have to experience it. It's portrayed in an old like click RPG story game, so it's a very unique style of art as well. It's very 8-bit almost. So check that out right now on Steam for $7.99. It is definitely an experience. Okay, now I will put all the links to the deals down below, to the Steam, the Steam links, and so just look for that. Again, you guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys have experienced from your experience with these games. Let me know what's going on. How you guys like the video. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and this is BudgetGamer signing out. Peace.